starts to struggle, that's where they start to be more difficult on the coordinated play, but we're going to see if they can pull off his dive.
All right, 4v2. Kingen and Mohan got to try to survive this one. Who's going to take the turret aggro here at the very start? Looks like Mako. TES walking back away, but now Tien with that 3-talent strike already primed. It's first blood, though, the other direction. DK doing a good job. Mohan surely has to die here. A 1-for-1 trade, but in a 2v4, DK is going to be all right with that one.
I mean, there's good news and bad news for TK. The good news is that Kingen doesn't lose his life, but the bad news is he's being denied a lot of farm, so he's trying his best to get back underneath the tower.
But he is stunned. 369 Mako and Jackie Love want to try to deny even more here if they can. Kingen popping the counter-strike, staying alive for now. Nice two-man stun coming out, but Kingen down to about 50 HP, still staying alive somehow.
Now they have the Herald. This is going to be 12 Void Mites popping out of this thing. It's like a clown car of Void Mites running out there.
Kingen jumping in, though, with a counter-strike for the engage. Tien is low, but top Esports are going between worlds. Tien gets away, and a massive amount of damage pours into the DK lives. More backing away, but continuing slow DPS onto the Dragon. Kingen on the left flank. Everybody else on DK here on the right. Tien gonna be grabbed there by the Skarner. The objective bounty claimed by Lucid. DK getting it done, but now Cream's going between worlds off to the side while 369 and Kingen duel off on the left. It's gonna be the first kill on Moham. Top Esports are about to lose their mid laner. He's down. Now they're gonna turn right back over onto Kingen. The Jax goes into the Zonias. He's staying alive for now with another beautifully timed counter strike. He flashes back over the wall. DK's gonna try to regroup, but the Ashe has the damage. Jackie Love gets all right, Top Esports want to end it right here. First Nexus turret and second, both dropping at about the same speed. Kingen wants to keep these guys away with a counter strike, but it ain't gonna do enough. Both turrets already dead. 369 tanking it up on the front line as Kingen is already down. Aiming focused up next. He flashes back into the fountain, but it will not matter. Top Esports take game one. Ooh, immediate jump in. The Zenith play from Moham is a mistake. That's a 4-man unit ready to try to play here. Nice engage coming out. They go for the slam into the wall. Between worlds finds multiple targets as Showmaker now snaps back. A lot of pressure and damage onto Jackie Love, and he drops first in the fight. Tien finally gets a return kill here on a Showmaker, but now he's in a little bit of trouble himself. Mohan gets away with just 100 HP as Mako is slowed down by the Sejuani, and Cream continues trying to find a little bit more damage. The weirding has some, but is it enough? They finally end up getting another 1-for-1 trade with a 2v2 here at the very end. Cream has more health, but he has no mana. Lucid trying to get away, and he has to flash to avoid the misfortune of aiming that is 2-1-2 as Moham could be in a bad spot here. Crash down plus the weirding, a little bit of damage on that one as Kingen has to get away back underneath the tier 1 turret in the bottom side of the map at the same time with the bullet time flying in over the top. A lot of damage onto Cream, beautifully punished from DK as Top chased a little bit too far, but now what is this? Lucid nearly caught out there thanks to the Skarner ulti, but a flash into an Arctic Assault back over the wall, and now Jackie Love is once again in the sights of aiming, and DK, one more shot to the head, and Jackie's out of there. Aiming still fighting as Tien tries to get the last little bit of damage onto Lucid to make this one.
Here, you're looking at the jungle in the top from the other side, way weaker.
Showmaker over the wall there with the soul unbound, but he has to snap back. The Drake is going to be claimed before Lucid can try to show up and threaten a 50-50. Tien wants to jump over the wall. Lucid's about to lose the Arctic armor. They're trying to use a lot here on the Sejuani. The Impale only onto the enemy tank. Showmaker's looking for the angle here, but Lucid's going to be killed off first. Jackie Love taking the kill as Moham is isolated from the rest of the team. Jackie Love's trying to be protected by Mako and Tien. He needs to kite out away from the Yone, but a nice move coming out from Showmaker to take him down. Aiming is kiting it out. Tien is about to die. Kingen looking for a little bit more as Tien gets away, but finally Aiming getting the last auto attack and a double kill back over to the AD carry. Want Kingen's attention here. There is vision in that hallway near the Baron pit. Lucid is around. Top Esports now turning for the fight. Lucid's going to be the focus here at the start, taking a lot of the damage between worlds, ready to drop and try to keep DK in place, but Kingen has already killed Jackie Love. He'll be traded back. Lucid is very low. He's already going to be killed now as 369 goes on a killing spree. Over the wall he goes to bring back another one on DK's side. A double kill for the Cassante as he tries to get away, but Showmaker is making plays on Top Esports. DK. Baron now too.
And again, that's the awkward spot. We'll see if they can catch one of these recalls.
This could be a little bit greedy from DK. Moham's trying to get out now. Lots of flashes being spent as Lucid also gets himself out. Showmaker looking for an entry into the fight, and Aiming goes unstoppable. Bullet time cuts down Mako, and Top Esports are in a 4v5. Aiming with a single shot back at the Jackie Love. Tien coming in, Aiming with a flash away now as the engage from Moham ain't gonna be good enough. He's down to about death's door, and they finally get him. Cream takes the kill. Lucid's trying to get away, and 369 goes all out, all in, all the way forward for Top Esports.
Threat.
Okay, Tier 3 turret, just
Tien's
about
going.
dead here in the bottom lane. Just about dead over in the mid lane as well. Lucid's going to be dragged back by the Impale. Cream goes between worlds, and Lucid is down. King into the back, trying to cause some disruption, but he's going to be hurt next. Mohawk about to drop. 369 here in the front line. Needs a little bit more damage, and again, the Cassante will not stop. King is on top with all 5 men still ready to go, but they got to be careful with some low health bars. Showmaker goes in for a fake seal. Big bullet time of 369. Cream has already killed Showmaker. Aiming is about to be caught. King jumps into a 1v4, but he will not find his hero's moment. An ace for Jackie Love and a sweep for top Esports.
See, quad in trouble.
Nice engage from Zeka, going in for the Fate Sealed. One little bit more damage on the quad, and the minions finish him off.
So it is very difficult. Nice sidestep from Masu.
Yeah, Masu staying alive for now, but the hostile takeover just misses everything. Masu and Busio trying to fight back, but Masu's bailout isn't going to be enough. Peanut ends up taking the kill, and now Busio has no way out. HLE, the easy 2v2 here, gets Doran paid. Back in the mid lane, Zeka's trying to get out. FlyQuest.
If I ult flash him and Casio has W, she will die.
Their ball lane is going to be there.
They're killing, they're killing.
Actually, wait, I think they're going top, Whippo. Whippo, we didn't see them on business.
I'm gonna do the wave.
Yeah, FlyQuest, they're way too late. Inspired, he even gets caught with a Glacial Prison and the Magnet Storm, so there's no chance for a steal. Now Zeka tries to jump in.
Yeah, play fight.
Inspired with the flash of the wall,
Yeah, he has no plans already.
He needs Whippo flashing forward with the Fear Beyond.
Nice.
Chasing down.
Nice.
Whippo's gonna grab that kill. 3 full items completed for quads. Cassio, there's your Glacial Prison. Zeka wanted to jump in and follow it up, but Inspired chases him back to the Soul Unbound. TP's about to arrive from Whippo. Zeka with a flash away, barely staying alive. Hostile takeover forces out a couple of flashes, but doesn't get a whole lot. Delight's now going to be put into the grinder. Fear Beyond Death finds him. Inspired, and the rest of FlyQuest chasing after Peanut now. Masu, spear after spear.
They're trying to defend the base on the other side, though, as Jax is pushing here into quad.
Crucially, we once
Viper
again...
with the kill instinct. He goes in after Masu. The bailout is not there in time. Viper with 1v2.
Whippo needs to be careful.
Trouble.
Yep, Whippo's gonna get jumped on here yet again. That is their target. Hostile takeover comes in from Busio. Whippo's still barely hanging on. Sterik's finally gonna proc. There is the bailout, but it won't bail out a damn thing. FlyQuest gonna get caught in their own jungle. Masu's already almost dead, and Doran swoops in to guarantee it. HLE finally find the angle they're looking for, and FlyQuest are lambs to the slaughter. Viper's got a triple kill, and Quad's the last man standing. HLE.
Hanwha I find a single pick.
Really an angle for the grubs when Whippo can't really respond.
Uh-oh. Speaking of not being able to respond, Doran going all the way in here for the slice, the dice, the dive. It's nice. Doran.
This might be them just giving the dragon. We'll see if FlyQuest can secure it.
Zeka does have his teleport, and it looks like HLE are calling to use it. Busio eating a couple of shots here as FlyQuest is looking
Nunu
to
Kalista.
DPS the Drake down. They've got Nunu and Kalista together. They should be able to secure this one, but they immediately get rid of the Nunu.
We don't win, we don't win.
I think he's not bad.
Okay, front to back, play slow.
Q2.
Yeah, that guy's dead, go Poppy next.
Here as well, but he might just get killed. Quad grabbing the kill on that one. As Delight tries to get away, but Masu is putting him like a pin cushion down here in the bottom lane. A good Zyra tactic, using the ulti, the Stranglethorns to force it down. Inspired and Masu know it's there. A nice sidestep on the Keeper's Verdict from Inspired.
He's
one
wants to keep it leashed.
FlyQuest is threatening to just try to steal it away. They even dropped the Redemption, but the burst already onto Masu. They're going to be able to kill him off, but FlyQuest claims the Baron. A little bit more damage, might be able to kill Delight. They're trying to chase after him. Now you got the Ragnarok. Peanut trying to get away with a flashback over the wall. FlyQuest still in hot pursuit. Doran and Peanut looking to get away, but Viper is dead.
Ways to be effective, found ways to get gold, and found ways to give FlyQuest a chance in this game.
He's also found a way to
You can go out, you can go.
He's coming this way. No, they can't leave.
down, and now it's a double kill, and Zeka is already dead here too. Doran running away. Minutes on the clock. They've got the Soul, they've got the Baron. Solar Flare isn't going to find anything, but it will create some space. Inspired, still trying to frontline as Whippo's ready to go berserk and dive right on in, but a Keeper's Verdict knocks one of the remaining players of FlyQuest away. It's already
Quad's in trouble.
going over to Fly. Doran into the back line. Quad in some trouble, but he flashes away. Whippo needs a little bit more damage, but he ain't going to find Viper. FlyQuest, though, still firing back into Doran. They don't have the damage for the kill here just yet. A flash forward from Inspired for a point-blank snowball as Masu rescues Busio, but he's caught by the Stranglethorns, and Viper's got the damage to kill him. Busio's going to be cleaned up now as well. Has found their way into the
Delight's
Elder
behind
Dragon
him.
pit. TP ready to join. Delight is behind. A 4v4 for the next 15 seconds. Doran Doran is still capable of joining. You gotta be careful if you're on HLE. Zeka's here on the front line, but a beautiful true shot barrage. Quad's gonna be taken down surely. Zeka's gonna find him with the last breath, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Whipple's still here on the front line. Viper running and gunning. He kites him out. He fights it out. Him against Masu and Inspired. But the Nunu and Kalista together will secure the Elder Dragon. Doran responds, but he has to defend the base. FlyQuest marching towards the Nexus turrets of HLE. Inspired throws a snowball, but he doesn't want to overcommit here just yet. Elder is still active. They're
on you. Go Poppy first. Fire next. Yasuo, let's go. Yasuo. Kill them all.
Zeka will not survive a double kill back over to Quad.
Performance from FlyQuest, stepping up, making it competitive.
Whippo does have the ability to use the ulti to try to get away, but they stand right in front of him exactly the way you want to outplay the Scion ulti. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, Busio and Inspired trying to make the play here on Delight, but a beautiful amount of damage from Viper there with a Feather Call. Now he tries to get a little bit more, and Viper outplays him and slays him.
No
Delight here
flash.
at the very front. They try to jump in. Inspired wants to go after the Poppy, but it ain't gonna matter a whole lot. Quad's gonna get caught. Nice Feather Caller, but it doesn't matter. Viper's already down. Whippo teleports into the fight, but so does Doran. It's a 2-for-2 so far. Peanut trying to get away. Masu needs to buy a little bit of time. Busio here on the front line, but it ain't gonna matter. Masu now in trouble. Meganar misses. Sidestep comes out, but the Proto Belt is still there. It's a 1v3, and Masu's done.
Gonna have to wait for mistakes and see if they can find an opportunity.
Zeka's the target, but he uses the stasis to get away from the Vi ultimate. Magnet Storm followed by the Killer Instinct from Masu. A pick for FlyQuest on the HLE mid laner, but at the cost of so many resources. Whippo now trying to defend underneath the tier 2 turret here in the top lane, but the rest of FlyQuest is coming to collapse. Inspired has gone over the wall, coming up behind Delight. Whippo surely going to be killed here, but remember that he comes back to life. FlyQuest still trying to keep the fight going. Busio goes over the wall. Delight's going to be your target here with a Shattering Strike coming out, but a little bit more damage is still going to be required. Busio grabbing the kill on that one. Petrifying Gaze onto Peanut. Viper and Dawn still trying to fight, but a massive impale from Peanut to turn it right back around. That might just be the game. Zeka even stealing away the Vi ultimate, so in case anybody from FlyQuest tries to stop it, he can immediately jump in to punish. Doran jumps in, wants to go for the Mega Gnar, but he doesn't find a whole lot of success with it. Zeka versus Inspired off to the side as FlyQuest try to hold the line. Miasma to stop HLE from stepping any further forward. Doran at about half HP. Whippo doing the same. Over the wall goes Zeka. He's into the back line, but he uses the stasis. Magnet Storm from Busio looking to keep everybody locked up, but Viper is already unstoppable, and FlyQuest is crumbling. A little bit more damage from Doran might get it done, but Quad kills Delight. FlyQuest scrambling, but it will not matter. HLE will not be denied. The LCK's #1 seed will earn their win.
I hope so. I mean, they reran the Scion top, and it wasn't as effective as it was against Gam. But I think they're